this is the town of Juneau, and as you can see right in front of my view here from my window, there's like these gigantic waterfalls that are just cascading down the mountain. Hi and welcome back to my channel. It's Bonnie, or welcome if you're new here. Nice to meet you. Today we are in Alaska. I am on the Royal Caribbean Ovation of the Seas. This is our first stop. It's Juneau, and I am going to check out what there is to do and what there is to see here. I did not opt to take any tours. I know people are doing whale watching and they're doing salmon bakes, gold panning, that type of thing. But when I booked my cruise, everything was booked up as far as the shore excursions because I booked late. So I am going to explore on my own. Today we're going to try to go to the Mendenhall Glacier. So let's get started. I deliver helpful cruise tips and inspiration for your future cruise travels. It's actually not that cold out. It doesn't feel that bad. But if you notice over here, there's a bunch of Glacier Shuttle stations, whale watching, etc. We're going to go check it out. So when you get off the ship, you want to go right because there's a lot of places selling tickets, and I'm not sure that's necessarily the best price. There's supposed to be a blue bus. There's like a school bus renovated, painted blue. I'm trying to figure out where to go to get that. So we're going to go over here to the information. Hard when you don't know where you're going. That's one benefit of a tour. I can say that. I found out that you do need to buy your tickets from one of two places over there, and then they will bring you to the bus that's located under a tram bridge to my right. Okay, so we stopped by the first booth that we saw. It's $45 a person. So the tour book that I was reading, the price has obviously gone up. There is something called a blue bus, and I saw it, but I don't know how to catch it. And according to the convention center, they said you have to book one of these tours, and then they direct you to a Glacier Express. So it's an express. You can take a public bus, but it'll take you about an hour, and I don't want to do that. So our total for two people was $94.50, and that includes all admission. Come to the Gold Belt tram, and that's the tram that goes all the way up the mountain there. And that's another thing you could be doing, but right now we're going to be walking over to, there's a bunch of different tour places, but we're looking for the Glacier Shuttle. So this looks like it's the way to go. This is where we're going. It runs every 20 minutes. The last shuttle back to the ship is at 6:30, which is perfect. 12 miles away. They gave us a nice map, and we're gonna go exploring. So, see what happens.
Absolutely, probably the best crab legs in the last series.
Do you hear that? It's Tracy's King Crab Shack, the place to go. Lots of jewelry stores. This is downtown. There's our ship.
So folks, if you did walk around town and you didn't go straight past the Red Dogs, the oldest running hotel in Alaska, outdoor food vendors where you can get local fish, oysters, full bar there, all kinds of fun stuff, coffee shops, and the downtown stop is right there.
The blue shuttle that I was looking for is right there. Juneau is located along the shores of the Gastineau Channel, and it's narrow to the north of the city center, so the ships can't continue in there. So all the sea traffic has to depart to the south, and it sails around the Douglas Island, so that's why the city is blocked from the main inside passage. It is a walkable city. You can probably get around within 15 minutes from the port to see lots of different things. They are known for tourism and natural beauty. It is the capital of Alaska. If you opt to go to Mendenhall Glacier on your own, I found out that the cost for entry is anywhere between $5 to $7, and it is very loosely enforced. So it's just mainly a fee during the summer months. The ticket that you purchase with this glacier tour does include the cost of entry, but like I say, it's very loosely enforced. The weather was a little cold and rainy, so you do need to be prepared for that. So I would suggest bringing an umbrella, or at least seeing what it looks like before you get off the ship, because it was a bit rainy, but it actually stopped raining once we started walking around. Near the bus stop where we were let off, we were told that there were some salmon spawning in the water right nearby, so we went to take a peek at that. Oh, there's some salmon down here. Almost looks like carp. Huh. The glacier is very near the entrance, and you just walk straight and you'll run right into it. It's really hard to believe that this is a glacier that's 13.2 miles long, and it is shrinking every year. So I was really happy to see it because it is disappearing. It's really gorgeous. So when you come from the bus stop, you just take a walk up. It's all open for the public. The glacier. So the walk was just maybe 3 minutes from the bus stop, and here we are. It's just gorgeous. The weather's a little crazy, but it's very beautiful. It is quite a distance. It takes about 20 minutes, and the guide was informative. We saw a bald eagle and a bear, and so that was all exciting, and we saw some salmon spawning and things that I wasn't expecting, so it was good. I wish I had more time to look around downtown, but we left kind of late and I was getting hungry, so we came back to the ship. I think it was worth the time to go there. I don't know what it would have cost on a shore excursion, but I'm sure it would have cost probably more than what I paid. So it was beautiful. And then the one place I did want to go hike, it was a trail that was just maybe 2 miles total round trip. It was unfortunately flooded out, so I couldn't do the walk, but it was beautiful from where I saw, and the actual visitor center is nice, and it was informative. It tells you a lot of the history of the glaciers and how it's shrinking, and there's some things for sale there, so that was nice. And it just gave it also was up on the top. It was up above, so it gave you a nice perspective on the glacier from a distance up above if you couldn't walk up any hills. And again, the weather's kind of cold and rainy, off and on, so I don't know if you'd really want to be on a hike, or unless you're really into the outdoor cold. I feel like it's winter again. And here we are in August. It's interesting how the weather can really... I do have a playlist on the Ovation of the Seas. Please check that out. And if you have found value in this video, if it has inspired you, or you've learned something, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.